Oh, I can't believe the game just decided to crash twice there, though. That's so unfortunate. It normally only crashes when... normally only crashes when you die. And I hadn't died. Very unfortunate. Oh, I could skip cutscenes. Most likely just weird memory corruption. Progression file checks. Nice, we're all good there. Cool. Before I get started, I'm just going to grab some water, so I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Okay, right. Let's get this started. Yeah, hopefully we can actually lose a bit less time in the beginning. That would be lovely. But of course we're always going to have some time loss in Mission 3 with the new routing. Oh, cheers, Sloth. Do appreciate it. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Got the world record, so no pressure now. Yeah. On the other hand, though, I would quite like this to be better than my world record. Got good sleep. 7 PM to 4 AM. That sounds very nice. Good 9 hours. Friends of the world record holder. To be fair, it's not the most prestigious of world records to hold, given that the category only has 2 people that run it. But at the same time, it's a pretty brutal category of this game. It's a world record, be proud. Why am I doing this strat? I don't know why I'm doing this strat. But we're just kind of going with it. He's the only one who goes, but it's still a world record.
Certo. Taylor è sveglia? Non è abituata ai lunghi viaggi. Di per sonno potrebbe averla turbata.
Non l'ho vista. Vado a vedere.
So fingers crossed. Yeah, so my goal for this category is sub 3 hours 20. Which I definitely know is doable. It's kind of insane to get that.
Sarà sveglio da ore, immagino.
Actually, it's not that insane. It just needs a decent run. I think like 3:15 is doable, or sub 3:15 is doable, but that's probably only like Karax Shirako level insanity. You'd literally need to just like big balls the entire run. Okay, Samuels has been significantly faster. Like, way faster. Dialogue started 4 seconds earlier. Jesus. Upload your every locker run. Oh my god. If that was actually being submitted, I would feel so sorry for the person who had to verify that. That would be so hard to verify. Or it would just take so long to verify.
SMG caricato e calibrato, vettore di avvicinamento individuato.
Prepara le comunicazioni, mi presento.
Canale aperto, capitano.
Avete i vostri documenti con le istruzioni?
Osservate l'avvicinamento sul monitor.
Nice, saving about 0.6 seconds, 0.7, 0.8. They can share your pain. Hopefully we'll actually be able to see a couple of gold splits in this run. Given that I've only run the category like 3 times, I would hope that we can actually see some. Because for most of the run we're either seeing gold splits or red splits. So the goal initially, I'm talking pre-mission 7 here, because screw mission 7, is to be only about plus 15 at the end of mission 6. If we can be plus 15 at the end of mission 6, we're in a really good position. Nice.
Mi servirà.
Ah, that decided to be somewhat cooperative that time. Sometimes you can get stuck on that little, like, baggage thing for a surprising amount of time. Another flare already. That's very good.
C'è nessuno.
That is very, very good, actually. One, two, three, four. Nice. Yeah, so one thing that I will slowly save time with in general is just menuing. Terminals, actually knowing which ones to take. Because my menuing in my PB run is still pretty sloppy on the whole. I can Also, I love that I said the previous run would be a no reset run, and then mission 7 happened. Yeah, so just there, for example, menuing was slightly unoptimal or suboptimal because I didn't memorize which ones it was. Because a very difficult thing for me is just I can't always have my notes exactly the bit I'm at because sometimes there's just no downtime. I can't just scroll and have enough of the section or enough of the notes on at any one time. Or I'm just an idiot and just forget, which is honestly more common. For example, my notes are currently still on mission 4. Why are they on mission 4? Well, because I forgot to put them onto mission 5, 6 or 7. Nice, Axel's been pretty generous. This little thing.
Più avanti deve esserci riuscita.
I don't think I've had that objective update in a very long time. That shows just how poor my lines were. Yeah, so honestly, I do a lot of this run from memory. There's actually only a couple places where I really use notes. But I think I've memorized a good portion of that. Especially the early missions, I think I've got them pretty down. I say that, but that's where my runs have died recently, so... Nice. Got all 3 of those.
Credo che serva più a me che a te.
Ah, damn miss.
Ecco il mio reclamo. Mi hanno chiuso qui dentro. Quei figli di puttana mi hanno chiuso dentro.
Yeah, so the only things I really have been forgetting have been blueprints. In terms of ID tags and logs, I've actually been pretty good at remembering them, which has surprised me because those were the things I thought I'd forget. But that's why I deliberately made commands in my chat such as !EMP and !pipe. I think I also put an mission 7 or it's M7.
Ma con una navetta possiamo raggiungerla attraverso l'aereo carico. Ma stai attenta. In quel posto ci sono spesso ok?
I can't remember all the ones that I actually put in, but I think there are like 7 or 8.
Cosa?
Donkey Kong Country, yeah, exactly. Aquatic Ambience is one of my favourite from that game.
Che cosa voleva dire? Perché sei stato così aggressivo?
Sono tutti terrorizzati.
Oh, I wish mission 7 was earlier, because it's so brutal having mission 7 45 minutes into a run, and then it can just die. You know PowerShell? As in, the Windows command terminal or something else?
Sarebbe carino se tu mi dicessi che diavolo sta succedendo. Adesso.
Senti, tesoro.
Yes, little bits, not a whole lot.
E chiacchieriamo quanto ti pare davanti a un caffè.
Già, sulla mia nave. Devo sapere che sta succedendo. E subito, cazzo!
Bene, come ho detto, c'è un assassino.
Un assassino? Che vorrebbe dire?
Non l'ho visto, ma è qui. Ci sta eliminando uno per volta.
Che stai dicendo? Uno psicopatico? Una persona?
No, qualcos'altro. Un mostro.
What I should do at some point is just make like a GPS version. Just like a video I can do my runs alongside, which is just GPS instructions. And it's just going to be me saying, restart when you reach M7. Restart when you reach M7. It's the new turnaround when possible. How's Fleet doing? 3 flares. Good number of injectors. We're not maxed on sensors, which is the first. That being said, I do actually need to keep my eyes peeled and not just hoover up every sensor in sight. Do not pass go, do not collect £200.
Amici tuoi?
Mi sono già scontrato con questi tipi. Non gli piacciono gli estranei, nemmeno quelli gentili come me.
Ma dai.
Non lo dico così per dire, cara. Se vuoi andarne a salutare, peggio per te. Quelle non sono armi giocattolo.
Qualcuno dovrà pur fare qualcosa.
I really should make something though that's have a script to watch the save folder and archive off the saves. But if it were adapted to display the relevant routing notes based on the mission number, that would be interesting, yeah. I was thinking about having something just like adding a little something to the stream just so people could actually see what I've got in my notes rather than it just being like I got my notes in a little corner and I don't really touch them. Because then people would also shout at me because my notes haven't moved in like 3 missions. Which would honestly be helpful too.
Per una settimana, aspettando una nave, aspettando te, immagino. Questo posto resta al buio molto spesso. Porta quella torcia con te. Cerca di non restare senza batterie.
So I'd need to make my... yeah, because currently I've literally just got my notes in a text file. Which is just zoomed out a lot.
Stai attenta a come la usi però.
Already extract mission info from the save files. Ah, fair enough.
Da questa parte.
E ora?
Controllo il condotto. Dovrebbe essercene un altro qui intorno. L'ho segnato per non dimenticarmene.
Axel, è questo?
Aspettami, arrivo.
I need to think properly about how I'm going to do mission 5.
Ci penso io.
Because our mission 5 was very sketchy. We had Steve coming right across where we should have been. And that was after I'd forgotten to pick up the pipe bomb. So, we need to have Steve upvent somehow.
Non è una buona idea restare troppo a lungo qui.
Oh, I wonder... oh, no, that wouldn't work at all. Not at all.
Cos'è che tutti si spostano?
Solo chi vuole restare vivo, principessa.
Because I don't like using the... I mean, I do like using the flare, but I don't like using the flare.
Torrens, allora è la tua nave.
And I can't reliably have an explosive.
Zitta.
And I don't have time to make a noisemaker. I could make a flashbang, but again, that is also not guaranteed because there's no guaranteed blasting cap, even if I do some extra looting. We saw in that last run I had very, very little loot. And so I wonder if there's like a perfect position for the flare to be in, where it makes things really nice. There was no reason to do a little extra sprint there because these guys are already really slow. I've just got to wait. That's our second sensor, I believe.
Bel lavoro, Ripley.
So,
Quanto manca?
Ci siamo quasi. La navetta è poco più avanti. Seguimi. Spero solo che la tua nave sia ancora lì.
I don't like the Mission 5 strat, but I think it's also fine.
Gli stronzi ci hanno isolati.
That was a fast
Ho
axle
capito.
warp.
Dobbiamo attivare le due centraline
I didn't realize there was that much RNG in the axle warp, but annoyingly there is.
Ok.
Pronta? Al mio 3.
Hate leaving sensors behind when you max them out. Yeah, because sensors are really useful as well, but at the same time I don't want to max out early on, because, well, A, it means I'm leaving loot behind, but B, it also means that I can't scroll wheel to loot boxes. Though to be fair, in the last couple runs I haven't had the opportunity to do that anyway.
Cazzo.
Also, I think we're like 4 or 5 seconds ahead of where we were last run. I'm not entirely sure about that. But now that I've said something, Axel's going to be a jerk. Oh, okay, we got past him. That was actually a bit of a time save, because we got Axel boosted.
Cos'era quella cosa?
Nice.
Devo
Let's have a look at
proseguire.
loot. I mean, pretty reasonable, but also pretty typical because 0 blasting caps, who would have thunk? Yeah, with good tram RNG, this can be an exceptionally good mission too. Nice. Saving almost 5 seconds here. Should be a -3 point something. -3 exactly. Very nice. So that's already a hell of a lot better than last run. We're quite literally 8 seconds ahead. Amazing how things like that just happen. And it's literally just RNG. Because that mission 2 was far from perfect. My terminal, just menuing in general, wasn't great. It was okay in places, but it shows you just how much time Axel can lose you.
Cazzo.
Ehi, venite qui! C'è qualcuno!
So, let's think.
Voleva forzare il sistema di sicurezza dell'ascensore. I circuiti sono distrutti, no problem.
Where can I even save time? What can I do? Are there any like easy fixes? I know in mission 16 I'll save time. I would hope in mission 10 I save time. 1, 2? No, just 1. Perfect.
No, non ci vengono.
Yeah, the only real places to save time are mission 16 and mission 10. And it's very, very likely I'll lose time in other missions. Fun fact, it's actually just completely safe to run under that vent. It's a massive clunker noise with no threat.
Oddio. La scatola nera. Cosa? Cosa?
I'm still... I wish there was a way of doing mission 7 more consistently.
Resta concentrato.
But in the scenario we had in that last run, Steve was right above us as we were running, or as we were about to run, sorry, which meant that I had to just lose time by virtue of you can't let him drop.
Ok, un sintonizzatore funzionante. Ok,
Yeah, there are alternate ways, but in order to do the way I would like to do it, you have to do fast strat. It's just not really an option to not. Because I need to force him to up vent. Or fast and risky, exactly, yeah. You can't unfortunately have fast and reliable. That does exist for quite a few places in the game, but Mission 7 is not one of them. So, I wonder if it's worth... No, it's not worth saying. It could be. No, so my entire strategy in Mission 7 revolves around fast strat. Because fast strat means that I can go up the ladder and force Steve to up vent by doing the hack. Because that is a scripted forced up vent. And that gives me enough of a breather to go around and just pick up all the terminals. Which isn't necessary, but it saves time later. And it's just very helpful. It's not technically optimal, but it's the safest way of doing Mission 7. Good pattern, maybe? Yes. Nice, we're fine here. Plus 16, that's pretty reasonable. Better than last run as well. So there is time save in this mission. There is about 2 seconds of time save. 4 if there's an exceptional blue hack. But I'm talking exceptional.
Devo raggiungere l'area comunicazione urgente.
È un rilevatore. È stato modificato.
Yeah, it really is Mission 5 and Mission 7 that are pretty serious reset spots, honestly.
Va tutto bene?
No, va tutto bene.
Marie, se senti questo messaggio, sto raggiungendo la Sixon Communications. Non ti ho svegliata perché sapevo che avresti cercato di fermarmi. Cerca di capire.
I need to edit my notes there because I've got 1-2 instead of 2-2. So I need to change that.
Non preoccuparti, torno presto. Non lascerò te e Clara da sole.
Nice, okay. That's a reasonable blue hack. Nothing that will save time, but far from bad. I'm not actually going for that box. Just because I really don't like looting that box.
Fammi passare. Sono io, Hugh.
I think we're doing okay for loot. I haven't had a chance to check, but I think we're okay.
Sta indietro, ti avviso.
Risolviamo in modo amichevole.
I need to remember EMP. EMP and pipe bomb. I cannot forget those again. Because, goodness me, I've forgotten them too many times. Okay. Branson, please actually have some bullets in your body. 3, that's fine. I can deal with that. And then ID tag. Okay, let's make a medkit here. Oh my gosh, we don't have loot. This is awful. I can't afford to make a smoke bomb here. I actually really want to flashbang. Where is it? Oh my gosh. I think it's because I'm going into the terminal too fast. I need to delay it by just like a very slight amount. But let's hope I remembered that correctly. I got 1 1, 1 2, 3 1 and 3 2 I believe, even though 1 2 isn't necessary. Need the logo to appear. Got it. Thank you. Because I believe that terminal's only 1 1, 3 1 and 3 2. Ah, I didn't believe. Oh my gosh. I can't do menus. I don't know why my menuing on those rewires is so bad. I just struggle so much on them. Yeah, all audio as well. Yeah, hopefully my mad scroll wheeling was audible. Where's the Joes? Not down here. Okay, I don't actually know where the Joes are. They may have properly been dragged over. Nice. I just need the last one to behave. And he does. Good lad. Why'd I go around to the right? Optimization thing? Go around to the left on that, Joe. Just do yourself a favour. Unless he darts to the left just before trying to grab you, in which case shoot him and just run forwards. Flashbang. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Free piece of lead as a reward. So I need to remember, going to the Kraken room. T1, T2, ID tag, across Nostromo Log, ID tag, exit. You have to avoid that vent, I believe. Nice. I'm so glad I reacted to him jerking around. Fun fact, if you're slow in this section, and I'm talking like casual speed slow, you'll never actually see Steve, because he'll just go away from the vents before you even get to them. Steve being in the vents is only despite people who are running in that section. However, if you run fast enough, then you manage to outpace him, which is quite funny.
Ascoltami bene, devi andartene ora. Prendere Claire, il gatto e correre a casa. Dobbiamo trovare un posto sicuro finché la Sixon non manda una nave. Ho visto il tipo giù nell'atrio. Non ricordo come si chiama, quello che ha un odore strano con il cappello da baseball. Aveva qualcosa nel cappotto, forse un'arma. Ha fatto finta di non vedermi. Non parlare con nessuno, non dire dove stai andando. Ti raggiungo appena posso.
Flashbang. No blasting caps. That's a minor problem. Also, in Macdam, what is this loot? Like, seriously, this loot's a joke. Goodness me. Also, we're saving a lot of time there. Like, a lot of time. A little bit of a tutorial. Yeah, so the kind of intended tutorial, I believe, is actually in Mission 6. But, to my knowledge, that Steve disappears surprisingly quickly. So, you're actually unlikely to see him there unless you're going pretty quickly, which is quite funny. Because I never actually saw Steve there until I started speedrunning, which shows just how quickly I took that section while playing casually. Also, the fact that we're only at +2, and we literally took like a 15-second detour in Mission 3, maybe even longer, is crazy. Like, just for reference, we are 28 seconds ahead of our previous run. It would help if I wasn't trying to get my headphone untangled from my chair. Well, we're now 26 seconds ahead. So we do have time to spare in these sections, which is really, really nice. But at the same time, it's going to be very easy to lose time in general. And, as usual, we are at the whims of Mission 5 and Mission 7.
Bene.
Is that another sensor?
Devo trovare un
Jeez.
medico.
Sono un medico.
Una mia amica ha bisogno di aiuto, di attrezzature sanitarie.
Anche io. Non è rimasto niente su questo piano. Ma c'è ancora molto di sotto nell'ambulatorio
We won't
dell'ospedale.
actually use
Come ci
that.
arriviamo?
Fine.
Mi sembra che io
I'll
possa
give in and
essere
start
in grado
building a
di
smoke
dare
bomb.
il tuo aiuto e a te serve il mio.
Could a smoke bomb actually be useful here?
L'ascensore di servizio e scenderò con te all'ospedale, ok?
Codice d'accesso?
Sì. Posso dirigere.
Oh, we've only got 2 flares.
Morley o
No
Lisa
flare strap.
potrebbero aver avuto il codice nuovo. Dovresti provare all'ufficio di Morley. Forza. Lavoro di squadra, eh? Andrà a vantaggio di entrambi. L'area in cui ti trovi era riservata ai pazienti più instabili.
Definitely saving here. Especially if I'm not using a flare. It's so easy to die here.
E ho scoperto di non poter entrare. Bene, lungo quel corridoio. Se tu e Lingard continuate ad agire alle mie spalle. Ho dei pazienti che avranno bisogno di quei medicinali. Soprattutto ora che la situazione è così precaria.
Also, I've still yet to look at my notes for this entire run. So, this is entirely off memory at the moment.
Hai trovato il codice di accesso? Allora ci servirà anche la tessera d'accesso. Morley la portava.
So, fingers crossed I just haven't missed like 6 things already.
Sto solo cercando di scoprire cos'è. Tu concentrati sulla tessera d'accesso.
I'm very, very tempted to leave that ID tag for later. I don't think it's worth picking it up early. It just makes everything so tight for time. Especially if I make small mistakes like that. Because I do not have time to work with her. Pipe bomb. don't drop.
Dannazione, Pullman, sapevi che quella cosa era lì!
Non dire così, pensavo
Okay, I think we're out of the wood now.
Ora dammi il codice.
1702, ok? Ora scendiamo all'ambulatorio!
Jeez. Yeah, Steve moved so early. I can't make an explosive.
Ecco, raccolgo le mie cose e poi potremo andare.
Okay, only losing 5 seconds. 6, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. For no flare, having to lose 6 seconds, acceptable. And it means I can do a strat that I'm familiar with. I almost completely messed up that strat as well. I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but I opened it before Steve actually outvented. Ah, damn it, messed up. That's fine, that's fine. But if I was slightly earlier with opening up that door, I would have just been chomped. So it's a very dangerous game to play. Oh, we did actually get an extra flare as well. Yeah, fortunately I did leave it long enough, but...
Summers, c'è una certa Lingard, ufficiale medico superiore. Devo scoprire dove tengono tutto nel suo ufficio.
Buona fortuna, Ripley. Sbrigati.
Come on. I can't use the revolver. I cannot use the revolver. Now I can, okay. Ah! Fine. In order to make up the time, I can't safety save now. Steve dropped kind of early there. We might just die here. Steve did get in range, so he might actually just be dead. For some reason that audio log didn't play. I definitely clicked on it though.
Samuels.
Oh wait, Steve's in range. I can't do that.
Qui è un inferno, Samuels.
In M10 when the flamethrower doesn't play. Yeah, I've had that kill runs before.
Samuels, ho i medicinali.
Siamo alla stazione della navetta fuori dalla reception del centro medico. Ripley, abbiamo sentito degli spari e li avrà sentiti anche quella bestia.
Yeah, I didn't hear him drop either, which was why I was so
Uscita dalla reception
kind of worried about that entire section. Because if you don't hear him drop for the flames, it means that he can just drop on you, or he can drop ahead of you, which is the real threat. And if he drops ahead of you and you don't have an explosive, you just die. It is a no questions asked death. Unless you are exceedingly lucky and he drops next to the flame canisters. Now, I really need a pipe bomb. Oh, I can't even make a molly. Flashbang this. Noise, loud, bang, boom. Other words. So, I think this. I felt like that was definitely applicable there. Multiple humans there that were just doing like weird things, and I'm so glad they were. Why is my computer giving me a snow warning? It's like 9 degrees and pretty blue skies. It's a bit windy, but I can assure you there is no snow outside. So, we will hopefully go even in terms of mission stakes. Might lose some time, might not. I'm not sure. PB 642. We may... yeah, we'll lose a couple seconds just because we had to go up and down the ladder. If we didn't have to go up and down that ladder, we probably would have saved about 7 seconds. However, at the start, I did say, if we're below plus 15, going into mission 7, we're doing pretty well. So, where we are is pretty reasonable. We just need to not be like, if we can be below plus a minute coming out of mission 7, we're set. Because it's hard to lose a crazy amount of time in mission 10 unless we die. Oh, don't be a jerk, Steve. Jeremy's gonna shoot us. I was way too close to him. So we don't have an explosive, which is really bad. That's good. That's not. 3 beeps is exceptional. 4 beeps is bad. I hate this. I must medkit her. Oh, Nightbot, now come on, that is not excessive. We're just dead. Maybe? Live? Excuse me? We can't run.
Sono aspetti. Sapevi benissimo che quelli erano tutti conferenti per il sistema Apollo V1. Mi ha mandato a puttane la presentazione degli androidi. Non sono interessato. Dunque, niente bonus per me. Niente metà parte per te. E Dio solo sa che succederà ai dirigenti del piano di sopra. Sono incazzato. E sai cosa mi fa incazzare ancora di più?
I think we're good.
Per controllare che i sintetici vengano disattivati.
So Steve did upvent.
Da sogni d'oro per attigliare il
Next time not Nightbot. Oh, how the turntables have turned. Music? The music didn't play though, you're safe there. Trying to find a working stream for the putty, no worries. We got so lucky. I can explain exactly what happened. What happened was, the alien saw us, but upvented. I don't know why it upvented. I cannot explain it. But because the alien upvented, it gave us enough time to get up the ladder. If Nightbot wasn't timed out briefly, I would say that would be a perfect time to use the exclamation mark novice command. Oh, we've got to go for ladder flex. No, messed up. This is just 1-1. Max, I'm bonding it. Wait. Oh, Flare, hello. Why am I getting stuck? Please do not get stuck. Time save? Excuse me? In what world is that time save? I went and walked behind 2 revolver humans and hid for 3 seconds. God, I didn't realize my PB was that. Really? Fair enough. I mean, okay. Hey Ramsey, how you doing? Did you catch smoke isolation? No, I haven't, I'm afraid.
Ci serve una navetta per andare al cucina.
Time save. God's sake.
Samuels dice che sei...
Oh dear. Em, you're an English major. Use the right version of source. God's sake. Much better. Loot is kind of bizarre. Wait, Noisemaker. Left. We want that. I know you did, I'm just choosing. Oh wait, flare. I don't really know what happened to that flare, but something will happen.
Qualcuno l'ha staccato.
ID tag. Preferably without the flashlight.
Che cosa hai fatto?
Lei non dovrebbe essere qui.
Oh, you're a jerk. We're gonna get grabbed here, aren't we? That stun baton doesn't last that long. I take it back. Grab me. Ooh, that was very, very close. Wait, why did they take out the pipe bomb? Oh, also our health might be a bit low after this. We should be fine. We'll be on like 15%, maybe even 10. Oh, we might get grabbed. One more punch. Ah! There we go. Fortunately, it wasn't long animation.
Saliteci, ho avuto dei problemi e ci metterò un po' a tornare.
Ti aspettiamo.
Taylor non può, salirò sulla prossima.
Come vuoi.
I could have just killed that Joe, honestly. It would have only taken 2 seconds extra. And I was greedy and looted there as well. Yeah, that cost me.
Riandandocene abbiamo sentito delle voci, sta attenta.
Nothing serious, but annoying at the same time. Play that, get that.
Prendete quello che potete, da chi volete. Ho trovato un'area negli alloggi. Possiamo metterci lì dentro e aspettare i soccorsi. Ho fatto chiudere i condotti e staccare gli ascensori.
Flare.
Saremo inattaccabili. Non c'è spazio per altre.
Double flare? Wow. But the human's pistols is a log. And to do the same damage as the shotgun. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Oh, sure, okay. Thank you very much for the raid. Do appreciate it. Nightbot immediately just goes apeshit. Just like, what are you saying? Yeah, Nightbot, I don't know why Nightbot has started doing this, but it's, how's your stream, Shirako? Also, have you even been to sleep today? Like, holy hell. Because I saw you streaming, like, quite a few hours ago. Did you, I mean, either you woke up really early or you just powered through. Either way, it's very impressive. But yeah, how's your stream? How are your runs? Died in 18 to experimental strats. Oh no! Haven't been to sleep. Jeez, man. Dying in 18 is brutal though.
Tornerà in forze molto presto. Samuels è con lei ora.
Ok.
Sei riuscita a far funzionare la navetta, quindi siamo pari.
Dov'è Riccardo?
Isn't it shouting you to get your work done faster?
Ho Marlow in cella, il farabutto che era in possesso della
Let's
scatola.
commit
Dov'è
those.
la nave di Marlow? L'Anesidora.
È in un'orbita di parcheggio intorno al gigante gassoso.
Let's make
Il
smoke
figlio di
bomb.
puttana non vuole darci i codici di comando per avvicinarla qui automaticamente. Magari puoi provare tu a convincere quel bastardo inutile. Va a parlare con lui.
Marlow?
Nice.
Chi mi cerca?
Mi chiamo Ripley, sono con la compagnia.
E sei qui per quella
Sleeping in experimental. Sleeping equals experimental strats.
Sono qui per motivi personali. Mia madre era sul Nostromo quando è sparito 15 anni fa.
You still doing 100% no CC, Shrek?
Cazzo.
That seems like an insane category. Just like you do all sorts of
Ma sono
stuff
certa
out of
che abbiate
order.
trovato dell'altro. Che è successo là fuori?
Devo andarmene da qui, Ripley. Magari possiamo accordarci.
How much time are we losing?
Voglio sapere tutto.
7 seconds? Oh, jeez. Did Nightmare no CC for a bit. Everyone's died in mission 6. Jeez. Yeah, in typical NMG novice fashion, I had mission 7 claimer run earlier, despite doing a slightly slower strat than 100%. Yeah, god, mission 6 is brutal for Nightmare, isn't it? Because you've got those 3 revolver humans. Nightmare no CC is also one of those ones I actually kind of want to try at some point. No CC in general has been on my radar for a little bit, so at some point I will actually get around to it. With disabling unmod Nightbot for the exact same overzealousness. I need to find a way of disabling the disabling it, just like monitoring chat, and just use it as like a command bot, because that's really all I want it for. I just want it to be able to just do like exclamation marks, whatever. Just have like dumb stuff such as exclamation mark M7, which I did make not too long ago.
Do un'occhiata qui intorno, magari c'è un punto debole.
You're saying he does quotes? Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll need to actually check the settings, because I set it up rather hastily not too long ago. Okay, height isn't too far. I mean, I know I'm in the way, but that pathing is a bit stupid.
Ho trovato un passaggio, lo controllo. Se non dovessi tornare, allora aspetterete di più.
Yeah, so even though I am pretty far behind, I'm actually a fair bit ahead, because I've done some stuff that normally I would do later, early. So I would hope when we get to mission 15 and 16,
Sì, sto bene. C'è mancato poco.
I'll be able to
Non
shave
riuscirò
off
a
a
percorrere
good
lo stesso tragitto
40
per tornare
seconds
indietro.
overall, provided I don't die. But honestly, I think I'm going to struggle to actually just beat my PB. My PB was kind of kind of nice in places.
Fermi, credo.
And then I don't even know how I lost 7 seconds in mission 8. I mean, I know I got grabbed,
State pronti, la farò esplodere.
but that was a short animation grab and only cost me like 4 seconds. Where the hell did the other 3 seconds? Axel. Yeah, Axel can be incredibly stupid at times. Nice. Cheers, Nox. Do you appreciate it?
Andiamo.
I swear that dialogue feels like semi-random as well, in how long it takes. We had a kind of good mission 9 last time as well. It's been completely removed. Yeah, this mission does drag on a bit at times. How much time are we losing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 8 seconds behind. Lovely. Oh boy, I do love mission 9. Skip from the transit car, mission 8 to the end of Marlo's dialogue. Wow, they skip a lot then. I suppose if you're playing the Kitty mod, it's not exactly because you're there for the story. Yeah, I know there are some people who prefer Kitty. I've never actually played it myself, and honestly I don't think I really have any plans to in the near future, just because there are so many categories and just the base game that I want to try.
Qualcosa di grosso.
Things like No CC for me, and even NMG Nightmare. It's just a whole new can of worms for me, because I've only really touched NMG Novice. And I mean, at this point I've kind of done most of the categories that NMG Novice has to offer. And so I will be branching out and seeing if I can actually do some new categories before long. So depending on when I do end up getting affiliate, which hopefully will be fairly soon, I should fulfill all the criteria after this stream. Next weekend, I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream, because I might just be, might be visiting family, not sure yet. But regardless, whenever my next stream is, that will be when I have a look at NMG Nightmare for the first time. And I've only ever played Nightmare once before, and that was like 7 years ago, so I remember nothing about Nightmare. And I've been very deliberately not looking at anything related to Nightmare, so I'm going in completely blind into NMG Nightmare, and it will just kind of be a mess, and I imagine it will also be quite funny. Got affiliate barely. Yeah, for me it's just it's just streaming enough, because I can't stream on weekdays. I can only ever stream on weekends, and even then it's inconsistent at best. Oh, I'm in the way. So yeah, the only checkbox I still have is it's like stream 7 times in 30 days. and this stream should fulfill that. But it's unfortunately a case of real life has just gotten in the way of actually streaming. Because I've been having to travel for work a fair bit, and that's just kind of around the UK a bit, just meaning I'm not actually at my PC. I can't, well obviously I can't stream when I'm not actually at my PC, and I don't have a laptop I can stream off really. Like watching what's doing. Yeah, so I'm definitely I like watching streams just kind of lurking in the background, but quite often I'll just watch VODs rather than actually watching live streams, and that's just because often I just get interrupted, and it'll just be me going like up and back and forth. I just quite like pausing it sometimes, which I am guilty of, but somewhat often I'll just be like lurking. Smoke isolation with troll alerts. Honestly, I think the troll alerts could be quite... They could be really effective against me because I rely so heavily on the sound keys. And a troll him hard. I am a real sucker for audio keys. The best example of that is actually, I started panicking earlier in Mission 7 because I didn't hear a music key. That's the extent to which I actually use them. And so there's a very specific music cue in Mission 7 that I use just to actually know that I'm safe until I hear a beat. Oh, that's an idea actually. I should do a death run where I can't hear the game. I think that would be a lot of fun. It's either going to be fun or infuriating, and I can't tell if it would be infuriating for me or for people watching. And I have no idea. Because some of the strats you just kind of autopilot do, whereas other strats you're so reliant on sound keys. You got to the save station of server farm and M10, died a quarter of a second away. Oh, that is brutal. It's on the second dot and he got nailed. Jeez. Why does Mission 9 be so cruel? 1101, yuck. Yeah, Mission 9 does not like me. Oh well. Plus 17, plus 18 really? We can deal with it, I should probably look at my notes at some point.
Quali sono I codici per portarla qui in automatico?
Se vuoi sapere il resto, fammi uscire da qui.
Non succederà, Marlo.
È così? Allora sai dove trovarmi.
Andiamo col piano B.
Qualunque cosa sia, ci sono anch'io.
Ok, da questa parte c'è qualcosa che potrà servirti.
Oh, I must have picked up the loot there. I was so confused there. I was like, hang on a sec, there's meant to be loot here, right?
È un animale. Gli animali hanno paura del fuoco.
Spero
10
sia
or 20 minutes fast at this point of the game.
Ho un
Well,
piano per intrappolare.
I'm kind of a
Una
one trick when it
navetta
comes to
e una
NMG novice, regardless of
Ti
category.
coordinerò da qui.
So, I would hope that my time is somewhat reasonable. Yeah, so this is novice, and I mean, I've literally not touched Nightmare, so Nightmare is definitely something I do want to do, but it's just something I've never really touched.
Sì.
But I made a promise that when I do get affiliate, that will be a blind NMG Nightmare run. So I've been saving myself for that, and I will hold myself to that promise, because I think that's going to be funny.
Infatti.
Senti Ripley, siamo gli unici in grado di salvare Sevastopol dal disastro imminente.
Il disastro imminente è già successo, Waits.
Right, so I need to make
Ora
sure that the
possiamo solo
scrap here
ammazzare quel
doesn't
busto.
block. Nice. Because the scrap there can block the ID tag. If you're maxed on it. Nice. Charge pack maxed, that's fine. Oh, I need a second flashbang. Bind that, bind that, bind that. Nice. Okay, mission 10. If you get used to never having enough stuff. Fuel burst that needs 25, novice will 75, jeez.
Stazione al servizio della Six Communication Technologies dei servizi di supporto tecnico e della Gemini Planet Solutions.
Okay, that should be good. Flares. Is Steve behaving?
Stazione al servizio della Six Communication.
Sono nella torre Sistec.
I occhi aperti, sto rilevando molti sistemi danneggiati in quell'area.
Quel mostro è qui.
I need to meet,
Vito?
to meet them
Andiamo.
sec. 10 on nightmare minimum. Jeez, yeah, I know on novice you can get as low as like 5.
Andare dove?
Al centro commerciale vicino al dipartimento dell'ufficiale.
Ok, grazie.
Waits, quella bestia, come facciamo a chiuderla dentro?
La torre è in grado di processare composti di alto valore estratti dal gigante gassoso. I sistemi di prevenzione contro la pirateria sono ancora in funzione. La torre può essere sigillata con
I don't like that sound effect.
quindi costruirai una gabbia intorno alla bestia e Riccardo la chiuderà dentro. L'entrata è più avanti. Usa il terminale della reception per aprire il portello.
Deve essere il tuo sogno.
Non fare rumore, non correre
Ok.
dal dipartimento dell'ufficiale.
Ok, grazie. Il codice per l'ufficio è 0482, se ti serve uno scorte.
Riccardo sta finalizzando l'isolamento.
Safety save.
Portelli di sicurezza intorno alla tromba delle scale. Poi il deposito
Moriremo
scorte,
qui.
l'accesso
Lo sai,
per la
vero?
manutenzione e la reception
And let's get
del
running.
server centrale. Fai rapporto man mano.
Wow, I did not even hear him drop. I mean, I knew he was around, I just didn't hear him.
Accesso manutenzione chiuso.
Affermativo, ripeto.
Nice, perfect. Come on, novice Steve. Oh, don't be an ass. Ripley?
Deposito scorte chiuso.
2 blasting caps. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to take it slightly slow here.
In comunicazione con Ripley.
Very slow here, actually.
Ripley, c'è un comando di disabilitazione con cui avviare l'isolamento di emergenza. È nel terminale dietro la scrivania della reception.
Okay, I got everything there.
Reception del server centrale chiusa.
Bel lavoro. Ora vieni verso la sala server. Fai piano.
Sto cercando delle registrazioni di equipaggi passati a Sevastopol tempo fa.
Devi solo attivare un taglio intensile. Tengo l'uscita aperta finché non arrivi, poi chiudo la trappola.
I knew I heard him. ID tag I get later. Oh, how did we appear there? Sure. I hear Steve. Where are you? Oh, you great big oaf. What are you doing? You absolute lunatic, Steve. I lost like 20 seconds. That's the most stupid pattern I've seen in a while. I didn't actually know if I'd properly flamed him, and so I couldn't just go for the hack. Wait, what am I doing? Also, Gemini's gonna be hell with this fuel. And this Steve. Nice, we're good. What do we need? Cinema starts on 100%. Yeah, it's very easy to just miss one thing. Currently I've done the whole run from memory, so I'm expecting to have missed something. Nice, Steve is really slow. He's only just upvented? This pattern's weird, I don't like it. Got sub 330 time but missed that single ID tag, jeez.
Sono arrivata, Wiz.
Ok, devi attivare tutta la struttura. C'è un montacarichi su cui salire, ma è fuori uso da Simpson.
Didn't practice going that way, yeah. Yeah, changing up the route in 100% can be really hard.
La Simpson ha provato a venderla per anni insieme a Sebastopol. Non ha
Excuse me, Ali B?
ma vuol dire che la sicurezza è ancora attiva.
Ok, basta parlare, Wiz.
What is it with the panels giving me that really annoying pattern? That's a Steve. Oh, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it.
Dove sono i interruttori, Wiz?
Behave, Steve. Ali. I don't know if triggering that alarm will affect things. Damn, that's not what I wanted to do. goodness sake. A second slam. The one in Lorenz I can understand, but that one... I flamed early as well. Oh, that's not good. He nearly tried to slam me. I'm not happy. Steve is getting a little frisky indeed. How you doing? This is safe. There's the upburnt. I need to be careful. Ah, nope. Oh my god. We're having to use so much fuel. Okay. Only 2 slams so far, which, well, I mean 2 slams so far is more the thing to say. Not good, but not awful.
Waits, ce l'ho fatta.
Ti segue ancora?
Penso di sì.
Ho un piano, va al laboratorio.
We can't run now. Is that good pattern? No. I'm going to risk running here.
Qualcuno dovrà pur sapere che sta succedendo.
I did get the ID tag there. I think. Yeah, cheers, Bulldog. I do appreciate that. I'm like 95% sure I did.
Wait, ci sono.
Il laboratorio si può separare dalla stazione principale, riattiva la corrente e i sistemi si ricollegheranno.
I really hope Steve takes that. I don't have the fuel for him to not. We're listening for a beat. That's not good.
Fatto! Vedo un picco di tensione. Ora ricordi che i sistemi del laboratorio a Sebastopol, dal terminale nel laboratorio centrale. Contiamo su di te.
Fuoriuscita di materiale agricolo, fuoriuscita di materiale agricolo autorizzata.
Mi dispiace.
Per stare calmi, il processo è
Nice. Just give me a good exit. Don't early drop. Don't slam me. And we'll be good. Area with multiple aliens. Yeah, I can imagine that's just awful. Okay, we can hear Steve closely. unfortunate. Lost us a good 7 or 8 seconds there. Not happy. Comparing the cutscene, you basically land on him. Oh dear. Steve isn't happy here. Hands up, little fella. Hands where I can see him. Nice little trick, you can do that to save some fuel. I'm not happy with that mission 10, but looking at the time save, I am in no position to complain. Because we're at -50. Important way to train your alien. There's still a lot of work to do in Mission 10. A lot of work. But that is a very respectable start. We can easily cut out another 30 seconds of that Mission 10. Easily, easily. Blair is great.
E ha funzionato, Ripley, ha proprio funzionato. Ci sono riuscito. L'ho espulsa sul gigante gassoso. La stazione è salva.
What's the magic room going to do to us? 1? Always best just to take that slightly slow. Because if they start moving away from you, it means that you know they're going to do a 180 grab, and if you run too fast to them, their grab time actually gets massively reduced. So it can go from having like half a second to react to less than a quarter of a second to react. And half a second is very reasonable. Less than a quarter of a second, especially with the accuracy needed, is not so reasonable. And yeah, it will mostly be down to luck at that point. Let's craft that. I wanted to craft something else, but I couldn't think of what it was. I really should just move my notes at some point. I've still not looked at my notes at all, which is honestly a bad thing. I've just been going completely off memory. Mission 16 is probably where I will actually start to need my notes. Mission 15 as well.
Gli androidi sono strani da quando sono arrivata qui.
No, stavolta è diverso. Hanno lasciato le proprie postazioni. Ne ho appena visti alcuni in un'area pubblica non è normale.
Ottimo.
Definitely got that.
Wait, sono Ripley. Che sta succedendo agli androidi?
Yeah, I can't help but feel like I've missed quite a few things at this point.
Cazzo, non lo so. Sto cercando di contattare Samuels. Forse lui sa che diavolo sta
Armfuls of spaghetti. I need to get that ID tag more efficiently. I'm very, very sloppy when getting it. My health's a bit low, but like... I forgot that takes 2 shots. Nah, that's fine. Sure. Health is actually kind of low here. Don't shoot me too much, please.
Non capisco che sta succedendo. Non stanno solo reagendo alle intrusioni.
I may have to heal.
Se stessero cacciando.
Chi?
Tutti e nessuno. Occhi aperti.
Wait, ci sono delle porte di sicurezza lungo la strada. Puoi aprirle? Wait!
Come on.
Bastardi assassini, lasciateli in pace, state giù!
That should be enough. I think I had a beep there. I'm gonna try and bait this. No, I didn't. Okay, I'm good. I thought the revolver human was there, which would have actually posed a threat, even on novice. Gonna be honest, I can't remember what this one is at all. 1131. Yeah, the sniper can be really annoying. It's always possible to avoid the sniper on novice. It's much harder on nightmare, just because you have to take longer. This one's loads of blocks. I find it funny that my times for walking the whole game and 100% are basically the same. There's something just surprisingly amusing about that. Oh, we got stuck, that's fine. Nice.
Gli androidi li hanno massacrati.
Now we got the audio log earlier, I'm going to grab it again regardless, because there's extra time here.
Wait, l'ha mandato da Apollo. Devo trovarlo. Hai visto Taylor e Mario? Non sono qui. Ok. Riccardo? Riccardo, se vado a cercare...
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what the logs are from this point on. Stun baton charge. Not useful, but...
Resta qui. Chiudi i portelli e non fare entrare nessuno. Guidami. Tornerò a prendere.
Oh, I didn't bind medkits. Normally I bind medkits to 0. But this time I've been an absolute meme and have bound smoke bomb to 0. Oh, I ran way too far to the right. This is the one I need to do that for. No, Joe on the stairs would be lovely. Oh, you got to be kidding me. So normally I would kill that Joe, but as they're on the stairs, the shotgun shot is so hard to hit. I don't even know why. The game's just like, no, screw you, your shotgun doesn't hit. Also, that box was empty, which is kind of mean for novice. Running causes accidents. Come on. You slow little fella. No, there's another one up there. Non-scappy. Now it needs to stand here. There's a reason for this. Come on! Yes, I got it! I needed them to go just far enough away from the exit. Sorry, from the entrance to the tram. Minus 3.5. I'm gonna be honest, I've not got a slight clue where I lost that time. What do we need? Medkit. obsessed with the door at the top of the stairs. Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Affermativo.
It's quite bizarre. I'm going to grab the Nostromo Log,
Riccardo, devi concentrarti.
even though I know it's not
Sei tu al
optimal.
comando ora.
Al comando di cosa? Di una stanza piena di morti, è un casino.
Concentrati, Riccardo.
I still think it's worth getting, just for safety's sake.
Gli androidi si ritireranno e sarà tutto finito.
Though part of me does wonder if it's just worth getting later. Also, I wonder if it's worth going into medical now, grabbing a couple things. No, we don't have the gas mask, no point. If we had the gas mask, I would. The only unopenable door that has light up panel on it. Ah, fair enough. If we had the gas mask at this point, I'd do so much backtracking here. Because you could just run the whole thing without the slightest of cares.
Ripley, è scattato l'allarme di sicurezza nei laboratori vicini. Gli ascensori sono fuori uso. Sembra che i sintetici della Sixon non apprezzino molto che un modello Weyland Yutani se ne vada in giro.
Come faccio a salire?
Dovrai arrampicarti, c'è un condotto di servizio che attraversa la tromba dell'ascensore lì da qualche parte.
Half time, take a bio break. Yeah, I can't say I blame you. Come on, give us Supermander. It saves like 2 seconds, but it's such a nice thing to get. Yes, let's go. So my biggest hope is just that we can maintain some of this time advantage. We do have little bits of time to save, but honestly not actually that much.
Riccardo, sono qui. Sembra il posto in cui i sintetici vanno a morire.
A lot of it's just very minor things. And on the same kind of side of the coin, I can lose time for very minor things. Quite a few of which I honestly won't even realise. Oh, it's this side. I won't even remember that. Oh, sorry, I won't even know why I've lost time for certain things just because it'll be like so small. Take mission 11. No clue why I lost 3.5 seconds there, but I lost 3.5 seconds there. That Joe hopefully will come pretty quick. I think I got grabbed by that fella.
Qui è Ransom, dirigente della Sixon. Mi sono appena svegliato e ho trovato un androide Z nella mia stanza. Quando ho chiesto che diavolo stesse facendo, mi ha tradito. Ho dovuto lasciare il mio appartamento, cazzo! Mandate i tecnici migliori al centro Apollo e scoprite che cazzo sta succedendo, subito! Tenete quei cosi sotto controllo, voglio un rapporto al più presto!
Devo accedere ad Apollo. Attiva
Okay,
subito la
so
navetta.
Android room, we're actually doing very well for ammo,
Bene, stabilirò una comunicazione
which is
diretta
quite
con la-
nice. Good amount of shotgun ammo. That's actually reloadable here. You don't need to reload reload. Nice. Just wanted to double check that I actually got those because I wasn't certain. And the magic marker. Nice. Bit slow there, but got the job done. Oh, not too bad. Still feels very slow. I'm not sure why. I suppose on the whole it has been pretty slow.
Ascensori in discesa verso la sala programmazione Android.
What do we need to make? Honestly, nothing really at the moment. We're pretty full on loot, so at the start of mission 13 I'll need to make some stuff. Can I get this? Not too bad. So I need to think, how am I going to save time in mission 15 and 16? So in mission 15, my time saves will come from the mission 5 backtrack, not having to, well, if we are able to actually run a bit more because I had to sprint burst a fair amount, not having to get the logs in medical, sorry, not having to double check the logs in medical. If Steve behaves and doesn't early drop, that would help save a little bit of time. Mission 16, the new strap for Lorenz could help. Nice.
Dalla sala preparazione Android. Abbiamo un problema. Ci sono stati scontri con i sintetici alla stazione. Ho appena ricevuto notizia di un androide.
Oh, the flashing is in. Sorry, I will swap off that.
Sangue umano. Ho avvisato gli ufficiali coloniali. La mia segretaria è in un posto sicuro e io mi sto dirigendo alla navetta.
Where is that?
Cercherò di mandare un androide in Z per stare a bordo. Magari
Don't grab me, please. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so I'm very deliberately trying to not reload my fuel because it gets automatically reloaded up to 500 in mission 14. So I'm trying very hard to just preserve that flamethrower fuel and see it through for as long as it can go. Now, a little wiggle of the camera. Because Samuels really wants you to look at him here. And if you don't, he will just wait. Even if he's on the bed, he'll literally just lie on the bed for like until you look at him. It's quite funny. Oh, no, don't worry. Yeah, so the 18 flamethrower fuel is very deliberate. And I've been specifically using the flamethrower rather than the revolver, just because the first 500 fuel is essentially expendable at this point. I could just waste it, and it wouldn't make any difference. In all honesty, it doesn't even matter if I waste it, because I have a bunch of excess revolver bullets. Like, I'm not using all these revolver bullets. There's no way I even come close to using all of them. But I could use them just for interrupting grabs, and that's all I will use them for. There are no Joes I'll actually kill with the revolver. Honestly, at this point, I'm very unlikely to kill working Joes with either the revolver or the shotgun, because I won't have them while it's really useful. There's a chance I do in the reactor, but most likely, if things go well, I'll just be using the revolver / shotguns shots to interrupt the grabs. So, also, useful little lesson here, move slightly to the side and make sure that you're wiggling your camera ever so slightly so that Samuels is aware that you're looking at him. If you don't, the game sometimes won't recognize that you're actually looking at Samuels. And the game here is like, you must look at Samuels because there's this big story thing that you must look at and won't progress until you do.
Ti ringrazio. La navetta di Apollo è aperta. Appena arriverai al centro, ti parlerà.
L'hai fatto per me.
Volevo che Amanda Ripley scoprisse la verità.
And here, we need to stand a little bit back because the door doesn't open if you're too close.
Riccardo, se sei lì, rispondi.
I did grab that. Fortunately, we're not actually losing any time by being a little slow here, because we're locked on this hack until after this dialogue line. Yes, also, if I manage to die before mission 14, I deserve to be slapped, because it's quite hard to die before then on Novice. I can lose time, but I'm very unlikely to actually die. Really? Joe woke up there? I mean, I suppose I was running. Sorry, that was very loud. That was a novice moment. Also, we did actually manage to catch the grab, so we're all good here. Nice. I can't believe we managed to just like run past that first Joe. I took such a risk there. Such a stupid risk. Oh, good old novice. Things you'd never be able to do something like that in Nightmare, but because novice is kind of stupid at times, you can get away with stuff like that, and it's just funny. We've got 2 pipe bombs, a spam Molotov. Nice.
Voglio dei dati. La posizione del planetoide in cui avete trovato i dati. Sì, dati che possiedi riguardo l'origine di quell'organismo.
Posso darti, oltre a un modo per uscire da qui. Devi solo liberarti.
Potrei accettare queste condizioni.
And we need to make sure to pick up the blueprint, and the ID tag, and the logs. And we might as well just grab everything else while we're here.
Ho sentito.
Molotov, Molotov, Molotov. ID tag, stuff, more stuff, more stuff. Good enough. I think I missed something there, but we can always just make whatever we're missing. So the reason I did that so quickly is because this tram doesn't actually arrive until you get back here, regardless of how long you take. Right, let's actually scroll my notes down. Jeez. 3 MP3 Molotovs, 2 pipe bombs, medkit, flashbang. We don't need a smoke bomb, that's a bit stupid. Start making that, I don't want to commit to it yet. Cool, that should be good for now. This is 2 and 3.
Ho raggiunto Apollo per capire perché i sintetici stiano dando i numeri. Questo posto è un inferno. Apollo ha modificato i compiti principali degli androidi e dopo aver ricevuto
Let's see if we can get this nice and clean. Ah, that's decent.
sono perdite di gas. L'ascensore di accesso principale è fuori. Ho inviato una richiesta di soccorso, ma prima della mia ce ne sono
Now this will actually unlock a bit quicker than usual because we've got dialogue going over, so it prevents the usual Ricardo dialogue, meaning you actually save a little bit of time. Unfortunately, this animation still goes on for a long time. If there was a way of cancelling that animation, it would actually be worth it in regular runs to go and pick up that terminal.
Togliere la corrente prima.
Audio log, audio log. Do not forget this audio log.
Sono il capo. C'è qualcosa di strano nei tuoi androidi. La squadra a cui avevo chiesto di occuparsi degli asset e degli alloggi si è
Riccardo, il condotto è disattivato.
plateravano qualcosa riguardo il vedere gli Apollo. Credo che tu possa usare il condotto della turbina per entrare. C'è un interruttore di emergenza per spegnerla. So che mi lamento sempre di quei loschi bastardi pelati, ma ora hanno dimostrato davvero di
Oh, we need to get left here.
Domattina ho una riunione col tuo capo, Spetting. Lo prenderò a calci nel culo. Così quando inizierà a prendere a calci nel culo te, saprai che sono da parte mia.
I don't think it's possible to be fast enough to beat that door closing, but I'm not sure. Wow, fun fact, that is one of the worst patterns you can possibly get.
La turbina è spenta, via libera, credo.
Actually, no, that is the single worst pattern for a hack that you can get. There is not a less optimal pattern.
Sarà davvero dura.
Buona fortuna. Ripley. Man mano che vai in profondità il tuo segnale radio diventa più debole. Ti perderò presto.
Ottimo. Tieni le dita incrociate per me, eh?
Ci saranno un sacco di androidi Z laggiù, Ripley. È pericoloso.
Samuels si è sacrificato per farmi arrivare qui. Devo provarci.
Era un tipo in gamba per essere un sintetico.
Ah, wow, we got this super slow fall there.
Riccardo, l'entrata principale è bloccata. L'idea è sulla prossima mossa.
Oh, actually pick up the gas mask would be useful.
Riccardo. Maledizione. Se mi senti, trova un altro modo per comunicare. Qualcosa non va con il mio auricolare.
Is there a J here? No, lovely. Okay, so there's going to be a log on the ground, ID tag on the ground. So there's a lot of stuff to pick up here. ID tag. Nice, the Joe kept these doors open. Audio log, ID tag. Joe is not there. Down, down, E.
Credevo fosse un caso, ma ora non ne sono più certo. Oddio, stanno per entrare.
This should be open. Lovely. I think we got everything here. I hope we did. Remember, turn around, pop the button, and we should be good. We just need to go to the other side here. Oh my gosh. That's fine. Treat it like a green. Nice. It felt like an okay mission 13 all in all. Just need to remember the log at the end. Golf Ball XL Plus computer case. Ten-second time save. Wow. Was not expecting that.
Sei collegato?
Okay, the great rebinding.
Apollo sta seguendo i
6,
protocolli
7,
della
8, 9,
La Sixon ha venduto tutto.
0?
Riccardo Apollo si rifiuta di cedere. Dice che qualcosa non va con il reattore.
Sei della compagnia. Digli che non te ne frega un cazzo di fare come dici.
Mi dispiace.
We can almost make a third pipe bomb, which is crazy.
Lo siamo tutti. Se scoprissimo qualcosa, Apollo non sarebbe così disposto a farci uccidere.
I would never use it, but we can always make it. I wonder if that would be a reasonable place to use the pipe bomb. In a backtrack somewhere. I can't think of one, but I also feel like it could be useful in a save load area. Are we going to get grabbed by the second panel Joe? He has hit us at the worst case timing. No, we're good. So the worst timing for Joe to hit you, if you're opening panel, is about a quarter of a second before Ripley puts her hands on the two bars. Oh wow, I threw that really early. I wonder if that was actually a bad thing. Yes. Or maybe not. I might start doing that more often. Because that actually kind of worked. Throw it slightly early so the Joe wakes up earlier and can actually start to come up towards you. Oh, that kind of works. I don't dislike that. Walk from here. 1, 2, lovely. Be gone.
Questo potrebbe fare serietà.
Oh, great. Nice, okay. just give us a kind reactor. That's all I want in Mission 14. Kind reactor. I'll take a mediocre nest.
Riccardo, sei mai stato al reattore?
Mai visto.
Ho fatto una parte dell'addestramento in uno di quelli, una vita fa.
Any white minigames would be lovely. And few green minigames would be even better.
Mi dava le spalle. Camminava lungo il corridoio come fosse la cosa più naturale del mondo. Mi sono nascosto e quando ho alzato lo sguardo non c'era più. Credo sia entrato nel pavimento o nel soffitto. Se Valdo vuole un labirinto, potrebbe andare. Deve essere quello che inseguiva gli ufficiali.
Sono 5.
I don't know why I reduced my math sensitivity so early.
Android e sistemi di controllo centrale. Tutto normale. Dovrò esplorare.
Where's the Joe?
Potrebbe essere un assessore da qualche parte.
Definitely didn't hit that one. We should be good? Yeah, we are. Not too shabby time-wise. A little worse than I'd like, but nothing awful.
Riccardo, sono tutti qui.
We have very healthy amounts of flamethrower fuel, so we should be good.
Ci sono delle uova. Un allevato.
Devo ripristinare la corrente della piattaforma dei condotti qua giù. Chiudo le comunicazioni.
Oh, I doused myself. Just the exit, please be kind. Okay, I wasn't actually sure if I'd flamed him properly. Because if I hadn't, we were dead there. So, fortunately I did.
Riccardo, posso distruggere il nido.
Ripley, hai già rischiato abbastanza oggi.
Posso attivare tutti i nuclei. Poi li sovraccarico e avvio lo svuotamento del reattore.
Nice. Okay, so that was a very reasonable nest.
Non sto cercando di dissuaderti, Ripley, ma mi piacerebbe che non morissi.
Ecco quello che succede. Ci sono dei circuiti di sovraflusso d'emergenza che portano a condensatori in serie sul nido.
Wow, that was an extremely early grab cancel.
Avverrà all'esterno e il nido si troverà in pericolo.
Which one? Okay, so that's a very weird thing. I believe that was a frame perfect grab cancel, but on the same frame that the grab animation took control away from me. So not the good sort of frame perfect trick. One green. Reasonable reactor so far. Grab me. Right. Oh my god. I was so ready for it and I still messed it up. That's fine. I actually was okay to just run past. I had barely enough time. Oh, that's okay. It's only a couple seconds. That's the first event cancel I've had this entire run. Wow.
Riccardo, sto per...
Okay. Oh. A reasonable mission 14. But listening to you in the background is helping you stay sane. Well, I'm glad I'm helping you stay sane somewhat. I hope you enjoy me descending into insanity at the same time. What do we need here? We've got one spare pipe bomb, mostly made. We don't need to make it. Actually,
Mi dispiace, Riccardo.
you know what? Channeling insanity into me.
Tu credi?
Devi andare al centro medico. Ora. Lo svuotamento del reattore sta ripristinando i sistemi di Sebastopol. Luci, navette, forse anche
we call that.
Credo sia la nostra grande
Then there's an ID tag in the loot room.
Non abbiamo molto tempo. Io scendo nell'area comunicazione.
Somewhere. There. Yeah, I can't shake the feeling that I've missed something. But that's fine. I'm just going to see this run through regardless. I mean, not least because we're doing quite well. Maximum bonding agents, ethanol blasting cap. Wow, even saving a bit of time there. Couple seconds. I'll take it. Still room for improvement. Save at the terminal.
Riccardo, sono al centro medico. Sei arrivato all'area comunicazione.
Ci sono, ma è tardi. Apollo si è ristabilito dopo lo svuotamento del reattore e ha bloccato le comunicazioni esterne.
Dannazione. E perché mi hai mandato qui?
Chiamami Ripley. Prima di andarmene il sistema ha rilevato una nave in avvicinamento a Sebastopol. Credo sia la Nesidora. Marlo è riuscito a inviare i codici per il richiamo automatico quando le comunicazioni erano aperte.
Dobbiamo raggiungerla. Sta attraccando.
No, ma sta stazionando qui vicino. Vai alla zona delle ambulanze. Gli shuttle sono per le distanze corte, ma andranno bene.
Ok.
I don't know if I'd rather Molotov or flame the alien. So I calculated that this is fine, as scary as it looks. Not quite sure where Steve went. So we are just off the Nostromo Log here. Aha, there he is. Yeah, so Steve is back in play. Unfortunately, this is just the optimal time to get it. Which does not make me particularly happy. Nice. Thou shalt go up!
Riccardo, sono al centro medico. Sei arrivato all'area comunicazione.
Ci sono, ma è tardi. Apollo si è ristabilito dopo lo svuotamento del reattore e ha bloccato le comunicazioni esterne.
Dannazione. E perché mi hai
Yeah,
mandato qui?
exactly. You have to have the gas mask for it.
Il sistema ha rilevato una nave in avvicinamento a Sebastopol. Credo sia la Nesidora. Marlo è riuscito a inviare i codici per il richiamo automatico quando le comunicazioni erano
I passed a
aperte.
blasting cap there and it actually makes me
Sta
sad.
attaccando.
No, ma sta stazionando qui vicino. Vai alla zona delle ambulanze.
Oh, damn. We have to sprint past.
Vedo un lancio sul mio terminale.
I don't want to
Marlo
deal
è
with
già
Steve.
preso uno degli shuttle.
Because we've got the gas mask and this, we can't afford to bring Steve down here. It's just way too risky.
Sembra che il controllo del sistema sia andato bene. Alcuni condotti devono essere ancora deviati, ma continuano a dirmi che non c'è molto da fare finché il Nostromo non è attraccato. Guarda, insieme i documenti, ma so che Ripley gli farà una bella rapidina riguardo l'unità di carico secondaria. Io ne resterò fuori, per ora. Sanno quello che fanno. Dallas, capitano del Nostromo. Fine trasmissione.
Don't drop. Yeah, I really don't want to deal with Steve here. This is just the top one. That's a J. Sure. Once you get in this room, it feels like Steve just gets dragged over here. Nice. Please don't drop. Lovely. The only reason I don't want him to drop there is because it's slow. We've got the flamethrower fuel to burn because this is a reload section. He's really not doing the usual path, is he? There we go. Nice. Now, mission 15 proper. Yeah, if there wasn't that hack door, well, obviously you guessed earlier, but also I'd be able to run a lot more of that.
Alcuni condotti devono essere ancora deviati, ma continuano a dirmi che non c'è molto da fare, che il Nostromo è attraccato. Parker sta mettendo insieme I documenti, non so che impegni.
But if you draw Steve down, you have to flame him. And that's just because you can't get away. Well, you can't bring Steve down because you can't flame him while you're hacking. Forcing a level reload resets Steve's timer. Yeah, that's sensible.
Riccardo, mi senti?
Molto poco. Ripley ti stai allontanando troppo. Il collegamento non reggerà per molto.
Yeah, on Nightmare he's much more prone to dropping there. On Novice you can kind of get away with that. But it seems to be 50-50-ish as to whether or not he drops on the run to the ambulance bay. So this should be one of the time saves of the run. And we should save about 5 to 10 seconds. Don't do anything to cause the drop, yeah. I tried to get that last one, but it's just outside of the, sorry, it's just inside the zone where you can't get it, which is very unfortunate. I made the mistake of not cutting the panel and got nailed for running into the tram, oh gosh.
Riccardo, mi senti? Ho riattivato i circuiti di base della Nesidora. I portelli dovrebbero aprirsi e speriamo torni alla luce. Ancora nessuna traccia di Marlo.
I know I picked up that audio log before, but I want to make sure that I actually get it.
Marlo, dove sei, Marlo?
Marlo mi ha ingannato. Mi aveva promesso i dati che aveva riguardo quella creatura, così che li avrei portati alla compagnia, ma poi...
Taylor, Marlo, che stai facendo?
Quello che nessun altro è stato in grado di fare. Vieni qui,
Yeah, there are many times where you've just got like 2 or 3 different dialogue lines playing at once, and it's just a cacophony of noise.
portata a Sebastopol, violando tutte le regole. Che stupido sono stato. Stupido, non si può sconfiggere quell'uomo. Non si può. Puoi solo evitare di buttarci in contatto. Bisogna distruggerne ogni traccia, ogni prova. Interrompere la diffusione delle intenzioni. Fare in modo che la razza umana non ci entri mai più in contatto. Perché nel momento in cui c'è contatto, è la fine. La compagnia non verrà mai a sapere cosa è successo qui. Nessuno lo saprà, non lo permetterò.
Oh boy. Thank God for the toilet break. I desperately need it. Back in a sec.
Ora hai capito. Sovraccaricherò il reattore di fusione.
Così il reattore diventerà una bomba atomica. Distruggerai la nave e la stazione.
Annienterà ogni traccia di quella creatura. Ripley è l'unico modo. Non posso lasciarla viva. E non la consegnerò alla compagnia. Per poi ricominciare tutto da capo.
Ascoltatemi! Perché fate così?
Fermo, Marlo!
Marlo, per favore.
Sai quello che ha fatto tua madre? Aveva capito. Se fosse stata qui mi avrebbe aiutato. E secondo me avrebbe permesso alla compagnia di rintracciare quella bestia. Nessuno deve sapere.
Ci sono delle persone ancora vive sulla stazione! Marlo!
Foster non è viva. Era mia moglie. La amavo. E l'ho uccisa.
Oddio, troppo tardi. È già iniziato!
Taylor, devo fermare il sovraccarico.
Cool,
Devi
right.
aiutarmi. Vai a quella console.
Ah, flamethrower feel lovely.
Apri i sistemi di fusione così posso lavorarci.
Cosa?
Devo mandare energia al generatore di riserva. Cerca le lettere A, U, X.
Had Waits dialogues supersede. Sorry, Ricardo dialogue supersede the Waits dialogue in ML11. Interesting.
Ok, stai andando bene, Taylor. Ora sposta il terminale di manutenzione da auto a manuale. Lo vedi?
Non lo trovo!
È lì, Taylor, fidati di me. Tutto qui.
Not too bad, not too bad. Nice. What do we need? I think we're actually pretty good.
Oddio! Ce l'hai fatta! Aspetta, sta succedendo qualcosa. Non capisco, collasso dei sistemi.
Yeah, It could just be a bug. Honestly, it's very difficult to know with Alien. There are a lot of feature bugs and bug features. Ship go boom boom, indeed. Oh, mission 16. Right.
Riccardo!
Ripley, l'esplosione della Nesidora ha danneggiato gli stabilizzatori orbitali. Precipiteremo. Sto cercando di contattare la Torres, ma le comunicazioni sono bloccate. L'ambulanza che hai fatto attraccare è fottuta. La Torres è l'unica speranza.
So, do I try my thing? Yeah, why not?
Sevastopol, mi ricevete? Abbiamo appena visto saltare in aria una nave a tribordo. Ha fatto fuori un intero stabilizzatore orbitale. Non abbiamo un posto per attraccare. Per favore, diteci cosa succede. Possiamo prendere i sopravvissuti. Lascio aperto il canale. Passo e chiudo.
So, if I die here, I'll lose a minute, which, yeah, it kind of sucks. Where is that? Oh my gosh. That's a poor hack. So, good old Gemini. Three and a half hours. I did some science on this. Do I remember any of it? Let's find out. I'm scared at the moment because I can't see Steve. They brought right back the transit. Oh, I didn't think of that, but that's not a bad idea. I wonder if that would be worth it. about.
Qui Lambert, navigatrice sull'USCSS Nostromo. I segnali di navigazione e le coordinate della Terra sono state verificate da Mother. Il controllo traffico Antartica riceverà la nostra chiamata il 22 ottobre o giù di lì. Fine trasmissione.
Sure. Oh. Yeah, I did get it. I'm happy taking 3 seconds of time loss just to check, and my game crashed. Well, as long as we don't pause the timer. Oh, that might give us the same bug. Yeah, that's a crash. Okay, well, I definitely know I got all of those things, and we can always check through the VOD again to verify that. Do you remember which numbers they are, Baldrick? I want to say it's somewhere around 80 or 90, but I can't remember the exact. In the 90s. Oh, that's Steam overlay. This is definitely time loss, but we'll find out. 80, yeah, 89, etc. missing. Why are there J's? Yeah, so there is definitely a gap there.
Un messaggio è per chiunque non c'era quando è successo. Non so dire chi sia riuscito a scappare. Ci sono alcuni corpi, ma
However, I did have confirmation that if it's very clear in the VOD that they were obtained. Oh, I forgot to access the terminal. 89 through 90 something. Early 90s, 4 of them. I think it was 89 through something. It'd be 89 through 92. '87, '88, '86 a Gemini. Huh. Well, I definitely know I got those logs. And it's very clear in the run that we did get them. So if we're missing 4 logs, an ID tag and a Nostromo log at the end, and we can show very clearly that we got them in the VOD, it should still be fine. If we're missing more than just that, then it's not fine. Oh, damn. Yeah, because the only things we got after the save were the Nostromo Log, the ID tag in the vent, and 2 sets of 2 logs. I don't know why my game's been crashing. It's so bizarre. Nostromo Log, that's the only thing in here.
Sono stato collocato a bordo del Nostromo. Tutti i documenti rilevanti sono stati firmati e posso accedere all'unità centrale.
Oh, he's got to be kidding me. I didn't even hear him nearby. He wasn't on the tracker.
Resta solo da sperare in un viaggio produttivo. Ash, fine trasmissione. Qui è il capo. Come richiesto, ho inviato di nuovo il mio rapporto per la rimozione del sistema di trasporto per impedirne l'uso altrove una volta chiuso Sebastopol. Ancora non capisco come sia possibile. So che la Sixon sta cercando di recuperare il più possibile da questo posto, ma ormai è feccia.
Not happy about that.
I protocolli di sicurezza principali sono stati ignorati per anni.
One 3-1 in the end. Nice.
La vostra sicurezza è prioritaria. Riportare subito ogni malfunzionamento del servizio.
Might have to deal with Steve here. There's a blasting cap there from the exit. Oh, this way. Oh my gosh, I struggle so much with this area. I don't know why, but for some reason it's just so unfamiliar running back through this way. Nostromo Log and Flashbang V2 are here. Nice. I wish we were able to save load here, but because we picked up the pipe bomb, and that doesn't persist, we have to run all the way back. So, if Steve pops onto our radar, we'll start whacking. If he doesn't... Ooh. Yes! Nice. Very fortunate there. I knew Steve had dropped, I just didn't know how long it would take. AL... 8990... yes, those all look like familiar numbers. No Steve? is where we want the pipe bomb. Ah, that's annoying. Damn you, Steve. I have to sprint burst. Okay, that should be good now. Normally what I'd want to do is whack the tram.
Cercherò un luogo sicuro in cui rifugiarci. Non ci sono più soldi qui. Non dobbiamo niente a questa gente.
Eventuali lamentele sul servizio di trasporto, compilare l'apposito modulo. Direzione.
Nice. I'm going to try this for science. I'm going to try and call the opposite tram, then save, then run and get the audio log, reload, hack door, get Noisemaker V3, and ID tag. Because I want to have a side-by-side to compare it to. Don't usually hear a beep there. Huh. Curious. Yeah, running the whole way in there can be a nightmare too. It's because it's such a huge area. I need to mute this music, it's way too loud. He's unlikely to drop there. But now we want Steve to drop right here. That, from my testing, is consistent. Yes, so nice, we got that. Humans can spawn just in free roam, as can droids. In my PB I had 2 droids there. It's quite rare to get spawns, but as you go through so many places, you're kind of inevitably going to see some. ID tag and blueprint. First time got 4 humans, second time nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that time I got nothing. I've not seen humans, but I have seen droids quite quite frequently. It would help if I could speak. Haven't had any spawns if you backtrack from mission 17. Oh, you're sticking around.
Stazione al servizio della Sixon Communication Technologies, dei servizi di supporto tecnico e della Gemini Log.
Yeah, after the spacewalk, if you go up, that's Steve. If you go up the elevator at the end of mission 16 and then just straight back down it and then do the backtracking, the spawns are just rarer and it's very little extra time. Right, mission 16 proper. We took almost exactly 18 minutes to do the backtracking. Yeah, exactly. Load times are removed, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. I think on the whole it might lose you maybe 5-10 seconds, but that's hardly anything. And especially on Nightmare when you've got the added security of not having to deal with humans or droids, it's honestly quite worth doing.
Fregio di Axel numero 340. Ok. Dovrei essere al sicuro ora. Ho trovato un piccolo rifugio nel terminal spaziale. Non è proprio a 5 stelle, ma
Tends to hug a room first, then use the elevator to reset Steve. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of doing it.
qualcosa lungo la strada, assicurandomi di non incontrare nessuno. Troppe persone sono armate a Sevastopol ormai. Parlo anche alle donne. Cioè, sono armato anch'io, ma non sono uno sfidato del tipo.
Oh damn, okay, my health's actually a bit of a problem here. Fortunately we were good, but I took more damage there than I thought I would.
Stai bene?
Ascolta, i dettagli di Marlowe sono ancora inseriti in quel terminale con le coordinate della utilizzare le parabole di trasmissione manualmente e bypassare a volo completamente.
C'è un osservatorio vicino ai telescopi, vero?
Sì, dovresti
I
trovare
don't need that flamethrower if you're really... Yeah, even on Novice, revolver humans do a lot of damage.
stabilizzatori orbitali al 40% in calo.
Yeah, the damage, honestly, pistol damage is ridiculous in this game. Oh, that's an evil pattern. I think I nailed it. Can it be for more revolver humans? I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I know you can get 4-shot in Novice by revolver humans if they get perfect headshots on you every time. Yeah, exactly. Shotguns really are pathetic in this game. Really? Wow, that was a slow minigame. The sound effects are being weird. They're not playing as they should. Oh my gosh. Good enough. That was an awful minigame.
Riccardo, l'ho trovata.
Ora devi allineare manualmente le parabole con la posizione della Torres.
Fatto. Esco fuori.
This is taking longer than usual. Prompt, please. Nightbot has no power here.
Dammi un secondo. Ecco, fatto.
ID tag. There's a reasonable chance we actually save a good 30 seconds in this mission, because I haven't taken a safety save either. Normally I'd take a safety save at some point, but this time I just didn't bother.
Sbrigati, sarà l'inferno quando Sebastopol comincerà a precipitare.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting tired now. So you got a dialogue bug here. Dialogue from Verlaine was missing the prompt to find... Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What's the world record? The world record is a finishing time of 3 hours, 21 minutes and 44 seconds. So we are on track, provided I don't lose any more time, to beat that. Well, and provided I actually picked everything up, because I've not used my notes basically at all. And so I've pretty much just done the whole thing from memory. So I would expect to have forgotten at least something, because there are so many things to pick up.
Inserisci le coordinate nel terminale.
Had an audio bug. Stream on Thursday, but wasn't soft lock. But yeah, nervous for a few moments. I can believe that. Yeah, a lot of the audio bugs in this game are terrifying. This is a very, very needed break from just the chaos of the game, though. It's in congregation. Yeah, I suppose it's difficult to know if it was the mod that caused the bug, or if it was just Alien that caused the bug, because Alien has some very, very weird bugs at times. But I believe we should be on the home stretch now. Not too much more to go. Either way, we should have less than half an hour left on the run. So fingers crossed, we can actually close it out. I'm just scared about mission 17. So much can go wrong in mission 17, and I really, really don't want to death there. And I will almost certainly lose time in mission 18, because mission 18 was exceptionally good in my PB. So it really is just a matter of what's the time after mission 16. Because for a realistic estimate, provided I play well and do not die, I should get out of mission... Well, I should finish the run 30 seconds behind what I finished mission 16. So if I finish mission 16 at around about -2 minutes, I'd expect to end up at minus 130.
Cosa? Non c'è tempo per spiegare, ti prego, Verlaine! Non possiamo attraccare, Ripley. La stazione si sta liberando dagli ormeggi gravitazionali. C'è una piattaforma di traino sotto il terminal, ma il cordone ombelicale della Torrens non è studiato per questo. Estendi i ganci della piattaforma dal lato della stazione.
Mettiti in posizione.
Nice, okay. I will definitely be saving after spacewalk, even though I've not died in a very long time. I'm just not willing to take the risk, because it's the difference between a run that may only barely PB and losing 30 minutes. And that is not an exaggeration. You can see on the timer I've got two things. One which is the live timer of the total run, and the other which is the mission time. And we've currently been in mission 16 for over 30 minutes now, and I haven't saved. And the scary thing about mission 16 is that there are no autosaves. So if I was to die, I would be going back to the Gemini save point where I did the save load about a minute into mission 16. And I'm just not willing to do that. I did indeed get the hanging ID tag. Nice. We can see there, no ID tag there. So we are very healthy for flamethrower fuel, which is very nice. Annoyingly, it's not looking like we'll save as much time as I was hoping we would. Come on, go up. Don't be any demons. Nice. The V3 molly helps so much with that, with killing the humans there. I just need Steve to not super early drop. Excuse me? Wow, really? So unfortunate. Wait, we're nearly dead. This is awful. Well, I mean, I recovered it, but we lost, we lost basically all of our time save there. Ah, so unfortunate. So we got knocked down in fire with the revolver guy shooting us. Unbelievable. Yeah, unfortunately I had to break line of sight there so we didn't get killed by the revolver human. Oh, Baldrick, you missed a lot of fun there.
Ci avete messo un secolo lì. Ho dovuto togliere la corrente a questa struttura e prendere l'ultima navetta. Non possiamo permetterci di tenere il rifugio scoperto. Basta che una sola bestia entri e tutte le scorte e le armi che abbiamo preso andranno a puttane. Io e i miei resisteremo fino all'arrivo dei soccorsi. Mi dispiace dirlo. Ma quando avete cominciato a perdere già una nave che non arriverà mai, avete scombussolato i piani. Sinclair, passo e chiudo.
Arrivata qui mentre stavano
Nice.
il rifugio. Non so cosa mi aspettavo, magari che cambiassero idea e mi lasciassero entrare o forse che mi sparassero come fanno con chiunque gli metta i bastoni tra le ruote. Invece mi hanno chiuso il portello in faccia. Sento dei movimenti.
Ah. Oh, he's facing the wrong way. Invisible fire during convocation. Jeez.
Magari riescono a tenere i mostri alla larga da loro. Nonostante tutto, spero ci riesca.
5 flares. Steve, go for the flares. I annoyingly don't think he's going to take that bait, because he will have heard me run and then be like, ooh, what are you doing? Still working, wow. Yeah, so the door was unlocked. Well, technically the door wasn't powered, and I got Steve to stand there and open the door before it was able to get locked.
Posizioniamo per la sequenza automatica di aggancio del cordone. Non ci saranno comunicazioni finché non ci saremo collocati all'altezza dell'orbita decadente della stazione. Aspettiamo che tu estenda i ganci della piattaforma. Non so come mi hai convinto a fare tutto questo.
Dude, the seats in guard. Noise warning. This gets loud. Yeah, so door break with Steve is pretty reliable. I've got it maybe 3 or 4 times out of the last 4 or 5 runs. It only saves a couple seconds, so it's not like a crazy important trick. Oh, not getting grabbed there's nice. First ones. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Don't drop, Steve. Non-scappy. Be gone. Oh my god. You absolute arse. I think he was even up venting as well, which is the worst thing, and I just interrupted him. I don't know where Steve is now. But that is every advantage I have gone. So upset about that. Up vent full.
Abbiamo sigillato il rifugio. Ci sono un'entrata e un'uscita. Ascoltando questo messaggio e non fate parte della squadra, non venite a cercarci.
Evacuare la stazione. Questa non è un'esercitazione.
Ah, safety save. Yeah, honestly, if you're not going for like the perfect run, safety save there. Unless you are one of the like best 2 runners, don't take the risk.
È vietato rientrare nella stazione a meno che non sia stato ordinato dal coordinatore dell'agente.
You've got to wait here. EMP tag. Hug the wall, yeah. Good advice. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, we're safe. I thought he was coming down in this vent. Yeah, if he'd actually dropped then, there was a very real chance I just died. And unfortunately it would have been a no questions asked death. Even if I'd flamed in time, Steve just says nope. Yeah, people get terrified in that bend. Understandably so. I mean, even the best people in the world at speedrunning this game get terrified in that bend. EMP, I did grab it, right? I don't think I messed up. Yes, good. Even though it was literally like 20 seconds ago, I was like, hang on a sec. Not keeping timestamps this time, yeah, don't worry. We saved 0.6 seconds, great. Yeah, this time I do know I have picked up all the blueprints in order. Oh my gosh, the subtitles were covering up that last box. Use the old ones as basis. Yeah, it's going to be very, very similar. Can't get that last one. It's in the no-go area. Very unfortunate. Ah! Give me the ID tag. I accidentally looted him. 2-2. Steve is still very, very around. Oh my god, he is not going away, finally. So after you use that terminal, Steve does just disappear for a bit. He just goes away briefly though, so check regularly. Taking to planting a molly at the bottom of the stairs. Very good thing to do, honestly. Only on 100%. The mollies act as noisemakers as well. Are you kidding me? I would... Oh my god. Saying I'm pissed at that is an understatement. he was drilling in the vent, which is why I had to go to the side. Because if I'd actually been knocked down underneath that vent, I was dead. Because Steve would have actually picked me up while I was in the knockdown animation. Because you could hear the drill there. I'm so annoyed by that because I lost like 10-15 seconds. Do 100%-ish. Yeah, honestly, the V3s are really annoying. They mess up so many things. I mean, they make Mission 16 easier, but that's about it. Actually, no, they don't. They even don't. They just suck. If I wanted a noisemaker, I'd use a noisemaker. Oh, I've got so much less flamethrower fuel than I'd want now. Honestly. Nice. Hugger Beast, don't kill me. That nearly killed me. I need a flare. That's not good enough. It's still a world record time. Just unfortunately probably not sub 320 anymore. It would come down to fast walk if we got the sub 320. And even then we'd have to lose fewer than 5 seconds here. Well, fewer than 4 seconds. And you know what that means? We cannot go for tram death. And actually we'd have to get ladder flex as well. Oh geez, well yeah, this is a near impossible task. I don't even know the angle of the ladder flex. Okay, last huggers. Oh, did I not find the smoke bomb? Damn it, I didn't. I thought I found the smoke bomb. I must have missed. Oh, I'm so annoyed by that Mission 18. The slam into the drop as well. And I panicked. I just didn't... I should have gone straight for the lever. But I thought that Steve was right on my ass, and he wasn't. He didn't actually hear me after dropping. Or didn't react to me, at least. Which meant that I would have been fine. Ah. Gutted by that. Still, this run has been very, very solid. There's definitely room for improvement. But it's still very solid. There's free time save in mission 16, free time save in mission 18. Mission 8 I got grabbed. Mission 14 I got grabbed. Mission 12 well, mission 14 and mission 12 I got buggy grabbed. Mission 5 we didn't have a flare, so it was slightly slower because we had to bang the side. Mission 6 I can't even... oh, we had the glitch where we couldn't use our revolver. Mission 16 there's at least another 30 to 40 seconds to save. I don't know how, but I know there is. Actually, I do know how, just running more. Running more, better usage of resources. Understanding drop patterns, spawns. But a lot of these missions I'm going to struggle to actually beat. I'm going to really struggle to beat some of them. Like my mission 13 was crazy. I genuinely didn't know if I actually got that lots of double pins. Because I tried to do pins the fastest I've ever done them. And I actually didn't know if it was glitchy pins or if it was me messing it up. That time loss. We lost 10 seconds. 10 seconds from the knockdown. Oh, and slow walk. Decent run. But we're not done yet. We don't even know if it's a good run. It's always glitchy pin. So you'll get glitchy pin if you're too fast. Glitchy pin only ever happens if you do it the second set of double pins fast. But then it happens very consistently if you do it very fast. $320.14. Decent. Sub 320 is very doable. At least your type M19 is the same as everyone else's. Yeah, so if I haven't missed anything, I'll be amazed, because this was basically 100% from memory. I pretty much didn't use my notes at all. The only thing I used my notes for were the trams. In mission 16, just which trams to call, because like, call the opposite tram or call the tram on your left. That's the only thing I used it for. Right, let's have a look. Medkit, advanced, pipe bomb, advanced, molly, advanced, EMP, advanced, flashbang, advanced, smoke bomb, advanced, and noisemaker, advanced. Cool, got all of those. Now, ID tags, we are just missing one, which is, I believe, the correct one that we should be missing. Nostromo logs, we are missing Nostromo log 8, which is the glitched one. And archive logs, we should be missing a total of 4. 89, 90, 91, and 94. Column 4, row 1 tag, that is correct. Yes. And then we've got everything else. Wow. So we are just missing the stuff from the crash, which now I will try and bring up on stream, but I can't guarantee because good old Streamlabs. Give me a second. Let's see if I can actually bring this up. So this should, in theory, be good. Window capture, add a new one. Chrome, nice. Let's move that so we can actually see the whole thing. And that should just be up. When did I do Gemini? Oh, that's way too far. Gemini's before this. Okay, so this is where the crash happened. So from here, yeah, that's fine. Logs, we definitely got both those logs. I will even pause this and slow it down. We can see log number 1 and log number 2. Definitely got both those logs. Log number 3 and log number 4. Definitely got both those logs. Nostromo log, we can see the subtitles and it's appeared in the top right. So we definitely know we got that. And we can see the ID tag flashing and it's now no longer there. And I even double checked to show it's no longer there. So what that means, that's a little cheeky old world record and a valid run. Woo! Only knocked off a minute and a half. Quite happy with that. And we've definitely shown that we did pick up those 4. We have confirmed as well that those 4 logs and the Nostromo log and the ID tag are the correct ones. I'm just going to double check. We have column 4, row 1, which is correct. That's the only one. And what we can even do for verification is we can load mission 16. And I'm going to do this just for the utmost of verification. Yes, so I got confirmation in the Discord, and the confirmation was, if it's very clear that you picked up all those things, then it's allowed. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spend about 5 minutes just to conclusively prove that the things I missed in quotes, were the things in Gemini that happened just before the crash. Yeah, so I just want to 100% confirm without any doubt that those are the correct things. So currently our progression file is missing those 6 things in total. Yeah, that is true, Baldrick. I didn't think about that. The crash caused time loss. There is definitely big time save on the table. There's enough time save in mission 18 alone to get sub 320. So I'm not going to do the normal routing of going down there. I'm just going straight up to Gemini. And in Gemini, so the progression logs, the progression file, so all the logs that we've collected will still be the same. And I'll show this just before I get to the terminal, just so there is absolutely no doubt. Because I would much rather have the correct confirmation than falsely celebrate a good run when it's actually not a good run. And it's also just useful for if I submit this, or well, when I submit this. I'd much rather be able to just show the mods, look, this is the situation, this is to prove it. So we've got only one ID tag, Nostromo Log 8, and just to show that all the logs are still here, apart from 89, 90, 91, and 94. So on this terminal, if we get those two, that is 89 and 90. 89, 90, we've got those, just 2 more now. How low do you think you can go when you get a good run? I think the lowest I can realistically go, if I was to grind the hell out of this, would be a 318. A low 318. Maybe. If I had a perfect run, like beautiful RNG, beautiful patterns, I think a high 316 is doable. If you're able to just run like most of the game. That's very, very unlikely. I think a 317 is realistically what would be the limit. And that would require people far better than me to actually do it. We got those 2 logs. We can now see 94 and 91 have both been obtained. So now that we have those, so that's showing that the logs that were missing were the Gemini ones. Am I going to try? Probably not too hard. My goal initially is sub 320, and I will definitely do more runs of this to try and get sub 320. Nostromo Log. That's Nostromo Log 8. Antarctic Control, we can see that on the right as well. I know the splits are slightly covering it up, but you can at least see Antarctica. I would have loved this pattern. Steve's just completely AWOL. Wow, So he's actually just charged us. Interesting to know. And finally, the ID tag. That's the last one. So that shows that the 6 things that were eliminated from the crash, we did pick up. And we're good. So that is now a world record. Sweet. And with that, almost 5 hours in, I need a break. I need a sleep. I am very tired. But all that is left to say is thank you very much, everyone, for being here.